So once we have imported our DWFX model into CostX, the second step is to start creating our dimension groups. Now the first method of creating these dimension groups is what we would call as object-based dimension groups, and I'll demonstrate that on the walls. So the first thing that you gotta do is isolate your walls. So go to your model hierarchy, click on walls. So now that you've got your walls isolated, right click, sorry, go to, make sure you're in the drawings, make sure you're on the drawings tab, right click on the wall object and go to create dimension group. And once we click that, this window shows up. Now since we're interested in the walls, let's name that as walls. Again, the folder, let's call it walls. And in that third field, you see that there's measurement type. So we've got the option of selecting count, length, and volume. Say that we're interested in creating a dimension group for area. So we select the area. And then if you go to your BIM dimension tab, we gotta map out these fields. So click on this arrow, select your length for the height, go to your unconnected height, and for the area, select the area dimension. Say we want to also include the volume in that dimension group. We can do that by selecting volume. So the main idea of doing this is that we create a single dimension group that is associated with all these fields, right? The ones that we mapped out. So click on insert. Now, as you can see, the dimension group has been created. However, it's associated with an area of 0 because we haven't linked anything to it yet. So in order to link these walls to it, right click on the walls, go to import objects in, and then pick your walls. So all 9 walls. And as you will see now, this dimension group is associated with the area of all these walls. If you hover over the dimension group, you can see all the fields that we mapped out. Again, if you on the model, if you hover over an individual element, say your wall, you can see information associated with each element. So this is one method of creating your dimension groups. We can repeat this for all the other objects in our model. In the next video, I'll show you an easier way of actually doing that.